Now, a lot of people out there are going through this startup journey and building a product from scratch and have never gone into tech before. And they're either working with a team locally or an overseas team as well. Now, we've seen a lot of success stories working with any sort of team anywhere in the world, and we've seen a lot of failures, even with local or overseas teams. The main problem seems to be is communication. Now, is your team communicating with you well? A lot of problems tend to come from you being a non-tech founder in a startup trying to build a tech-based product, and you're jumping into a software development project, and you might be a little bit in over your head. There's a lot to learn to understand if a tech team is building you the right tech and what they're saying is real. So if they start communicating poorly, it just exaggerates that problem and makes it so much worse for you. So you really need to be on top of your team. You don't want to micromanage them, but you want to be in constant communication, and you want to make sure that they're understanding what they're telling you, what you're telling them. So if they can't explain it back to you and you're happy with that explanation, they haven't understood it well. And then that's one form of miscommunication where they'll start doing things that they assume are correct and start taking you down the wrong path and diverge. But you also need constant updates. So if they haven't got a communication plan in place to give you weekly or fortnightly updates and keep you up to date with what's happening, if there's no process for deviations to deadlines when things go wrong, do you know that things are going wrong? Like, these are just sort of things that you need to try and be on top of to make this process smoother. If they're not happy to work with you and develop in this way, and then they're like, all right, we'll take the project today, and in 3 months' time, we'll be in touch unless we have any questions, and you'll get your product, I would say that's a giant red flag, and I'd walk away from that sort of a situation straight away. Doesn't matter how cheap they are or how good they are, if they can't communicate with you, they're going to be building you the wrong thing, and then all you're going to be doing is wasting your time and money on something that you won't be able to use. We've seen it time and time again in this sort of a situation where people just keep going over and over developing things. They don't know that they're going through the wrong situation, and they develop the wrong product. So communication is key to any sort of project, really any sort of project management. It's really key in this sort of development space where things are being made custom made or plugged together for you, because one assumption can change the entire direction of the platform. So if you know any startups or founders that are going through this space and trying to build a tech product and aren't with a tech background, please share this with them, as I'm sure it's going to help someone out there, and we just want to help people build better tech. And don't forget to like and comment below.